Boy, mental health matters. Boy, I tell you. I ain't even put the topic up there for the day, man. That's how late I'm running.
Hmm?
I'm telling you, man. Whoo! All right, y'all. Welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast, where we every week, man, we talk about self-development topics, bringing on different awareness to the public, man, so that we can all grow as a community, man. Y'all go to the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and share, so that we all can be a part of this advancement, all can be a part of this well-being, man. And tonight we're talking about powering through the storm. So how many of us we know that, we don't let things sit and settle and get us down on our luck? That's when you're powering through the storm, because if you sit there in the stagnation, stinking part, like Coach always say, then you ain't in the now. So we got to make sure that we are in the now, stay focused, and get through these storms, man, because that's all they are storms, man. So tonight, I don't know what Michael is, but we're gonna have the Coach KD, and we got, I ain't even get your name, brother, Alejandro. What's your name tonight?
Oh yeah, Category 6.
Category 6 is in the building. Damn, he passed 5. Woo! It was a major storm. Yeah. Category 6, what you got going on, man?
Man, it's an excellent topic, especially powering through the storm, because we all go through storms. No matter how perfect your life look, social media make it look glamorous. Categories, they're all storms. It's all just how you frame it. I mean, like I said, we all go through things. God doesn't knock us down not to pick us back up. I feel that, when one door closes, another one's gonna open. But yeah, man, it's like, I feel that storms are there they're preventative. Like a storm is there to wash away the path that you're going down to like a better future. So I actually like going through things because, what I don't lose, what I don't lose, I learn. So it's like, I don't lose. So, if I had situations or partnerships that, was washed away in a storm, I mean, yeah, I could have went to go hibernate, but for what? I learned from those different situations. So storms are always good. Plus, they keep my garden pretty. What you got, Coach?
What's up? I am glad to be here. It's truly wonderful to be in the land of the living. I'm so glad about it, man. Hey, I tell you, what a beautiful month it has been. Men's mental health. I'm glad I'm in my right mind, baby. There's a lot of them out here that are, going through some things.
Yeah.
And I could truly say that I've been through some things. He got me in a good place right now. I am connected. And mainly a lot because of this platform, man. Being able to get with you guys every week, man, it holds me accountable for my self-development, man, and it's much needed. So those of you that are watching or plan on watching or getting the repeat, man, it's a beautiful thing to be able to self-develop and understand what your mind is going through and what kind of thoughts you're having and bringing them to the table. That's why I'm so glad about this safe haven, this platform with my brothers. We're from different parts of the U.S., and we still make time to get on here every Wednesday at 8:30, and I look forward to it all the time. But on the topic today, powering through the storm, there's this guy I want y'all to check out. His name is Brian Trejo. He's out there in Texas too, I think, but he has this company called Kingdom Music, and they got a song that says "In the Middle of My Storm." And I wish I could have found it and played it for you guys, but when you came up with this topic, I was thinking about that song, man. And he's talking about in the middle of the storm when you're going through, man. And just check it out in your free time. But storms are gonna come. It's inevitable that they're gonna come. They're gonna come It's just having a plan to go through it. So we don't sit in it when it comes. We don't sit in it. We got to go through it. Because some storms are big, some are just small. But if you stay still, it may pass by. But if you keep it moving, you might get out of it as well. So the choice is yours how you want to get through it. You know, you've heard it sometimes.
Yeah.
Sit still.
I'm gonna say this off of what you just said. What you just said right there. Now we got a cow and we got a buffalo. So the buffalo, when they feel the storm coming, they walk towards the storm. And they get through the storm faster than the cow would, because the cow, he runs from the storm. So with him running from the storm is he's staying in the storm longer than he needs to be.
There you go.
So that's the thing about a lot of us in this world. We go to running from things when we should be running to things.
That's right.
Because it's all for you. It's nothing happening to you. It's happening for you to learn from, to grow from, or to get yourself a better understanding or understanding of the matter that you're going through, or that you're growing through, may I say. Because a lot of times we will try to run from something. Oh man, it's raining outside, let's run. But yet and still you say you take a shower every day, or you want to go get in the pool, or you want to get in the beach. So what is the difference from the rain that's coming out from the sky, from the God? What is the difference from that rain and the rain that's in your shower?
Yeah.
The fact that the one that's coming out the sky is better than the one coming out the shower. Less chemicals.
Right. I saw a beautiful story. Some kids in Memphis were, when it started raining, they came outside, ran in the rain, and started cutting flips on an old mattress in the rain. I was like, look at that, boy. They enjoying the creation, you know. So we have to remember that a lot of it is for us. We always think of rain as sorrow, but I think of rain as he's reigning over us. You know, he reigns. You know, so if we think of it in a different perspective, rain don't always have to be sad, or rain don't always have to be a storm that's going to hurt us. Like you say, the storm could be for us. We got to get something out of it. Purpose.
I like that point.
Purpose.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that point, because oftentimes when storms come, like, you know, or stressful situations, like that's when I'm at my best. You know, I come together with better ideas, more competent ideas. And it's, you know, storms can be good. Once again, it depends on you don't have to stay in them as long. Like you said, the buffalo and the cow. I mean, the way I look at it is like a storm is only going to get strong. Cows running away from it is like, okay, it's just building up more pressure. You still going to get tossed like on the Wizard of Oz, but you know.
Right. Not like the Wizard of Oz. But yeah, man, a lot of times I feel like, and you know what it is, but I really take this into consideration, because a lot of people, they don't even understand who they are. So once we become aware of self, and once we understand our capabilities, our strengths, our weaknesses, then I don't feel like any storm can really hold us back. Any storm can even damage us, for that matter, because we already know what we're capable of. We know our strengths. We know our weaknesses. We know what we're supposed to do when it's time to fight. We don't take flight. We always stand tall in the pain and do what we're supposed to. So that right there lets you know who is prepared for a storm to hit. Now, just like those that are in Louisiana, they've seen Category 5 come through their city more than once. So they are already ready for any type of storm, or they should be. Let me say that, because a lot of people still haven't grasped the whole point of the storm. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting into a bad relationship over and over again. It's like getting into a relationship where one doesn't respect the other, then now that turns into two people disrespecting each other, but yet still they stay together, which doesn't make sense. So if we're going to be disrespectful to one another, let's not just do that. Let's just go separate ways, and we can go ahead and be happy somewhere. instead of being on that level of ignorance, of toxicity, of back and forthness, when you're supposed to be into a relationship to take you somewhere that's greater than where you are right now. Because if you're not helping your mate, which is what the woman should be doing for the man, not making him mad, not pissing him off, so he'll get distracted. See, because once the man gets distracted, now both of y'all are finna get distracted because he's not going to be happy. So I don't understand when the people say happy wife, happy life. No, happy spouse, happy house. Because we both in this motherfucker together. Excuse my French. But you know, I get, you know. We go to start talking about some happy wife, happy life. Yeah. You miss me.
That's right.
Yeah, because if I ain't happy, if I ain't bringing that bread in right, if I can't keep on having a stable mind to bring money in, take care of bills, if I can't have a stable mind to make sure that we advancing to another level, you know, what's the use of being, why would I have you there?
That's what I was saying. I'm glad you said that. That's where I was getting ready to go. You notice how it always goes back to the mind, like what your thoughts are, you know. You said something about the wife pissing the man off, making him mad, you know. If I must say so, sometimes sometimes a man can act a fool too, you know, and not really playing his role. We talked about that, the alpha and the beta male, you know, things like that. So what I'm saying is the thoughts that we have and the moves that we make, we must definitely look within so we can be guided correctly, you know, and make the right necessary steps for life. You know, it's always in the mind and it's always within. If we're not doing that, if we're not analyzing or breaking down who we are and what our purpose is, then we'll never make it to where we want to go or where we want to be. You know, he gives us our desires. Well, as long as we have a relationship, you talked about relationship taking you somewhere, always taking you somewhere. Right. And not only the relationship between the man and the woman, but the relationship with your higher power, you know, God, who I choose.
There you go.
God, you know,
that's the first one.
It's got to be known what's guiding you. What up, Key Reed?
That's you hear me?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, no, but that's real. That's the realest thing right there, man. When we should really just be more aware, man. Let me say that, because if you guys get in relationships, if anybody gets into a relationship and then once they see somebody's patterns and you don't say nothing, that means you're going to accept that until you blow a fuse. Now you're going through a storm when you could have, all you had to do was speak up, have a word, regardless of what somebody going to say and how they're going to react. Don't ever not say anything because you think your assumption is. You don't know how that person is feeling that day. That person might feel like telling you everything or why they're going through this or why they're going through that. So we cannot be them type of people who allow people to manipulate us or allow people to run over us or do what they feel like is necessary to make them happy in a relationship, because any relationship is two people or multiple people. You know what I'm saying? However the relationships go for is like community wise, you know, because you might be in an organization to where everybody don't get along, where some people might not get along in an organization. And now you sitting up there biting your tongue because you know such and such gonna pop off. It's like, let them pop off because I gotta say what I gotta say regardless.
Yeah. Do you feel like some people are sending their representative, not being true to who they are, and that's why it happens?
Well, definitely in the beginning when you find certain people, not all, but when you find people who are not on a level of thought process, you know, you got some people who don't think like you think, but yet still they can pretend to think like you think until it's time for them to give a correct answer, or it's time for them to be a stand-up person and hold themselves accountable. Because see, a representative would be like, oh, you know, man, I'm like this and I'm like that. And then when you put them to the test, now They look at you like, man, I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing wrong. Huh? The whole argument was about you, because of you, not about you, but the whole argument was because of you. And you can't see that. So when you got people who can't see their own faults, back away from them. And if people always blaming you, that's their storm. That's the storm that they're going through. Back away from them. Give them time to see either way. And if they don't come to a light, if they don't come to a better understanding between the two, that means, hey, you know what that means, man. Hey, it's time for us to separate. Because you won't grow into your full potential if you continue to stay in a storm, or you continue to stay around people who don't see your value. Because if they can't see your value, what is the purpose of you being there? And if they're not holding value, what is the purpose of you being there? You create your own storm when you see somebody who doesn't create value for you, who doesn't bring you enlightenment. You know?
That's it.
And I know this right here for a fact, man, because I was that same guy. A lot of men out here don't even know their purpose.
That's where
they don't even have standards. They don't even have standards. See, we listen to these songs and they put in that, oh, I ain't got no type. Yeah. I ain't got no type. It's like, no, man, you got to quit singing that. That's not a song to be singing. Because you got to have a type. You got to have standards. You got to. It's the only way that a man is going to prosper in this world. It's the only way the man is going to prosper in his household. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't have a type, that means anything that got a split going to come your way and you good with that. Yeah, man, I'm very, huh?
You're going to be stuck and stagnant too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I take it back to the old school on you. I'm a choosing lover. Yeah, choosing lover. Yeah. Girl, right. I'm so proud of you. Man, I'm telling you, because I done been down that road where we was slot butt nasty. You know, we was at the same slot bucket nasty, man. We was out there. And that's what it was, because it was just the fact of no purpose, no drive, nowhere to go. Yeah. Just happy to be existing in a world that was prospering around us. And a lot of times we get in them situations, man, to where we don't even want to grow, because we feel good with that emotional stress on us. We feel like we get to save somebody.
Right. Yeah. We was definitely just merely existing. That's what I used to call it. Merely existing. Just, a pattern. Wake up and the same old, who DJ Quick used to say, same old tonight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was stuck in that. But one thing I found out that storms of life.
That was my song.
Storms of life can teach us. That's what I want everybody to get from me tonight. Storms of life can teach us, right? So the storm teach us about a real home. Understanding that this world is temporary. Okay? This world is not our home. It's not our home. That's what we got to know. That's what we got to know. We in how it is. We in the world, but not of the world. Okay?
Right. Ain't that what it say though in the Bible? Love the things, don't love things in the world or of the world or something like that. I think that's the whole, I can't remember the whole scripture, but.
So what I
the
want
thing is,
temporary moment, and then you got long lasting and you got everlasting. Okay. So everlasting is you want to see down the road, have vision down the road, what I'm going to become. I'm connected to my purpose, and I'm intentional about doing things. Right. That's everlasting. Long lasting is still just a moment, just like a moment, temporary. Okay. When you think of those three things and you're thinking of your mindset, this is what I'm learning now for me, that I have to definitely have vision for down the road, and everything that I do has to be connected to that vision. That's going to get me to another step. another round on the ladder as you're going up the ladder. You know, so it's important. It's important to handle the storm when it appears, but see yourself on the other side of the storm.
The buffalo.
So what you're gonna do when the storm comes? Because sometimes you can sense it when it's coming. What necessary?
And run toward it.
What necessary?
Run through it.
Yeah. What you gonna do to get you on the other side of that storm? Are you gonna play victim? Are you gonna say, man, ain't nobody help me? Ain't nobody tell me the storm was coming?
Ooh, man.
I ain't saying it was gonna rain today. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that.
Yeah.
We have to be proper preparation prevents poor performance. So I got to prepare for what's to come. I know it's inevitable that a storm is going to come in my life. What process? What am I doing to prepare myself for when the storm comes, so I can see myself through it and don't dwell in it?
Yeah,
that's what I had to share.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that. Category 6.
Yes, sir.
No, he come up with them names
because you got different types of storms. You have relationship storms, you have job storms, you have thunderstorms, hurricanes, you have naked white women, you have everything. Proper preparation can get you through all this stuff.
That's it, man. Yeah,
but the thing is, man, once we learn how to be assertive as men, and once we learn how to lead correctly, because a lot of women, they want men, but a lot of men don't know how to lead correctly.
Wow.
And we try. It's a lot of guys out here who are leading with their finances instead of their spiritual. See, we have to lead with the spirit first. If we don't lead with the spirit first, we're going to lose that woman because she's looking for finances from you. But she has a spiritual man over there in her bed every night.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? But she'll keep messing with you because you leading with finance. Yeah, and she know where she can go find the money at. So you have a lot of women who they'll call me cheap all day. Oh, you cheap. You're not my woman. Yeah, I'm not out here tricking for free. Yeah, I'm investing into things that really are going to give me a return on my investment. I'm an ROI guy. You know what I'm saying? If I don't see nothing in you, my investments are done. I'll deplete your funds before I give you any of mine. Give me, hey man, let me hold that. Yeah, let me hold something. Boy, you already owe me $500. Yeah, I know it. I'm gonna pay you back. You know I'm waiting on this bathroom job. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get you something. Yeah. See, you gotta understand, we out here manipulating too, but at the same time, if you a real man, you ain't gonna be doing that. But that's when you go back into that slop butt nasty doing that, you know, during them days, you know, we'll talk you up out of everything. Give me all that. Yeah, but that's not being a man with purpose, though. That's not being a man who's assertive in his actions. So we do have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that we can't lead with finance. You can't tell a man your money situation and expect him not to ask you for something, because you got some males out here who will run through your purse or will attempt to run through your purse. But you got a man out here who are trying to show you a good time. They're taking you out on the town. They out here spending all their bread to make sure that you see the value in them. And then they're giving you some great conversations on top of the money being spent. Now you're learning something from him. You're learning something. Now you run across a guy, y'all walking, and then he protects you from a guy who might be irate that night. And now you feel protection from him. So look at all the value that you see. But then on a bad day she might have, then she gonna come back to you with some toxicity because she still haven't gotten over her toxic phase. She still haven't gotten over her hoe phase, or she still haven't gotten over whatever that is. And now you stuck outside like, damn, bro, I just gave this, man, I just looked out for this chick. Bro, we went out to the best restaurants, man. I had great conversations. Man, she done did this here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do.
Then
now you done invested your emotions, and now we sitting back like, damn, what?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I was about to say we do all that stuff for women, and then they want to come back all angry. Now you gotta go and get the car repossessed that you co-signed for and slash 3 at a time so they don't cover it.
You doing too much in a go together situation. Now we is not co-signing for cars. Now you gotta be my wife for me to co-sign for any car.
Right.
I don't even co-sign my kids' car. Boy, they got me caught up one time. Well, you sure won't. Not no more. Yeah, daddy gonna pay for it. No, daddy ain't. Yeah. No, you told me you was grown when you was turned 21. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, that's not my storm. That's somebody else's storm. I teach my girls how to be out there without a man. Hey, man, you're going to have to go grab it, baby. That is not going to be your crutch and your handicap. I can't do it. Because then you're going to be looking for that man to do it. And then you get frustrated because he ain't your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do it. We really have to pay attention to self-awareness. Be aware of who you are and what you can handle. It's like the Bible say, God ain't going to give you no more than what you can handle. And you're going to have to prove that you can handle more than what you say you can.
Yeah.
Anytime, man. Any storm we go through, we have to grow through it. We have to put it on our backs. Put the backpack on your back, put your boots on, lace them up tight, and get out here and get what you're supposed to get in this world. Because ain't nobody supposed to be helping you if you're not helping yourself.
Yeah.
Back to my word, initiative.
That's right.
Gotta take it.
I forgot who that guy was, but he was talking about a storm. Somebody, just being in a real bad situation, and they was just looking out in the water, so they threw him a rope. The rope started to break, and he was telling them, you got to reach beyond the break.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like that.
That's good, man. It's good.
Yeah, beyond the break.
Yeah.
And that's true.
So storms can teach us real gratitude. You know how we say we want a storm to teach us to we want to get something out of it. So sometimes a storm can teach us gratitude, to be grateful, man. Like that's why I don't just be saying that just to say. I really believe it's truly wonderful to be in the land of the living, because I think about all the times that I could have been dead, man. Like I really should have been out of here. You know, so I'm grateful. The storms that I've been through in life taught me gratitude, man. Taught me to be grateful about just waking up in the morning. Taught me to be grateful to be able to have opportunities like this. I can't shut up on it. I got to spread it everywhere I go. Like even when I'm talking like this with y'all, we get on this platform, we talk. This ain't the only place I'm gonna talk like this. I got to talk like whenever I see somebody I ain't seen in a while. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about self-development because I know
that's what that's gonna be the first thing they ask you. Coach, what you been up to? Self-development.
There it is. That's what I'm doing.
Becoming a better me. Yeah. That's my new word. Becoming a better me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ain't like that.
You huh, Coach?
Huh?
I said, so that's a true statement for you. I thought you were saying that because of like the TV show The Walking Dead.
No, it's a true statement, man, because I know where I've been. It's evident where I've come from. You know, like I don't try to dwell on where I've been, but I definitely got to remember, because I can't go back. I won't go back. You know what I'm saying? It's progress, not perfection. But I am striving for perfection. That's the difference.
Yeah, I had perfect. And I had to experience this because me and a friend of mine, we were cool for a while, and then we just stopped talking one day. And then when I tried to call, it's like no answer, you know. So I left it where it was, And then when I talk to a brother, I talk to his sister and them, you know, they don't never say nothing. So we leave it right there. And I see that he's still going through a storm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people feel your energy. If your energy is way more stronger than what this motherfucker know, what they think they are, who they think they are.
Yeah.
No, that's because you still have not identified your real self, your trueness. You haven't identified who you are. You're still accepting things. See, the thing about getting hit in the face, you can only get hit in the face so many times before you get knocked down.
Yeah,
that's right. When you gonna start blocking?
So
when you gonna?
You got to start. Yeah, you got to start blocking, and that's called putting a standard on your life. Have standards about yourself.
It's kind of
have boundaries about yourself so that you can't go. You're not gonna keep going through these same storms if you have boundaries and standards, man. Boundaries and standards. It just don't work like that.
It's kind of
so when you put standards on your life and you say, hey man, I'm not accepting that.
Right.
Oh, but real friends, we stay down regardless. No, we don't. Because if you was a real friend, if you was a real friend, you would understand my point of view and be like, you know what? Maybe they got a point. And if you don't understand how I'm speaking and how I want things to go in my life, if you don't respect my life, I know you can't be my friend. Because you're gonna put me into a situation that's gonna send me back into episodes of anger. You're gonna send me back into episodes of domestic violence.
That's right.
And that's definitely not, I'm not finna get tricked out of my spot for nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen that, bro. I had back surgery, right? In 2016. I was staying in a rooming house. 6 other people in a rooming house. But then we got this guy next door, junkie dude, on them mollies all the time. He had a lot of molly heads in my unit as well. So they see me before the back surgery. Ain't nobody, hey, what's up, Keith, man? Hey, boy, what? Yeah, man, you all right? Soon as I have back surgery, oh, pussy ass nigga, what's up, whole ass nigga? I say, boy, what is going on with y'all? Now, nigga, you know what's, I say, bro, you see me with a back brace on and this cane. I know right before the surgery, you ain't say nothing. So I go to work and now I doing my exercise. Now I come back on the block. I didn't move from over there. But when I come back now, they see me back and stand up straight. Hey, Keith, man, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Oh, give me that energy you had a while ago. Boy, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that energy. As soon as you say it, I'm getting you right in your mind where you lied at. But then but that's where you see people who are going through their own personal storm.
Yeah.
They'll try to attack somebody who they think is weak just to make themselves feel strong.
That's it.
You see that a lot, just like, not even bullies, but just people who feel like they have, you guys out here with a big try to talk down on the cat who don't have as much money or who's not showing the money. Because you never know what a man's bank account looks like unless you're in his bank.
Right.
You got a lot of guys out here who floss and flogging and flossing. Yeah, boy, I got this with the fake jewelry on and tell you they got it. But bro, you going through a personal storm that you don't have the confidence in yourself because you got to put on all this stuff. You need things.
Right.
Hey, that's mental too. That's mental too. Now that's a mental health problem. That's a mental health problem.
That is,
right
bro.
there. You thinking you got the floss in front of everybody with the jewelry and everything when it's something deep within that got you doing that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I like that, man, because it's
talking about Keith Reed.
Oh yeah.
That's Mr. Consistent himself.
Yeah.
That right there. No, man, but it's like a lot of times, man, we have to understand that the environment that we live in is right here.
Yeah.
We can go outside every day. That's one environment. But the main environment, because you keep going out there to get information, you keep going outside to be a part of something that's not even a part of you. But instead, start creating our own environment right in our minds.
Ooh.
You remember you always had the one kid in the neighborhood who we call so-called nerd. He didn't come outside to play football. He didn't come outside to run with his shoes off. He stayed in the house on the computer. He stayed in the house learning. Now we look at him. He got the $1 million business. He got the workers. He got the people working for him. See what I'm saying? Because his mother understood the assignment. Son, if you want to go outside, you can. But if you don't want to go outside, it's a choice. So when you get a choice in this world, either you choose to keep going through these storms or you choose to grow from them. Because the storm ain't doing nothing but watering the soil. If you plant it in the right soil, if you in some healthy soil, which is your healthy mindset, if you got your mind healthy and your gut healthy, then you can't do nothing but grow into something that's amazing, man.
That's true.
You can't do nothing but grow into the best version of yourself. But you got to have that healthy soil.
Yeah. It's kind of like that kid that I forgot what cartoon it was, but remember they had a kid that's like he always said that thunderstorm following him everywhere he went.
Charlie Brown, huh?
Yeah, that was on Charlie Brown.
The dirt, that was dirt. That was dirt.
Just everywhere he went, just like a storm. Like man. Okay.
Yeah. But then that's a lot of people though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people we see every day. But they put on the representative and they smile at you every day. They'll smile with you every day. But when they get to the house, they back to that depression, man.
Yeah.
They breaking down. They not talking. The TV ain't on. They in dark rooms. And you like, damn, what? Turn on some light in this mug. Oh no, I just got in. I just got in the house. You know, or I just woke up. And it's like, come on, man, quit. You ain't got to lie to me.
Yeah.
You don't have to lie to me.
I want to say that bad weather never stopped anyone from reaping a good harvest.
That's what I'm talking about, Keith.
Go ahead,
yeah.
Keith.
That goes with what Alejandro, what Category 6 just said too. Yeah, I told Keith, man, that I told him a long time ago, say, man, we come outside, bro, it's got to be $300 a day. Because we're giving you a service that you can't get from anywhere. Everybody's not capable of being good with their hands. Everybody can't do it. Man, you already know I got you, brother. We talked about that in Houston. Keith and Keith Constructions, man. We talked about it already.
Why can't be Why can't be Triple K? Keith and Kevin.
The other KKK, huh? Yeah, we coming in with the other KKK.
I want in on it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. The black KKK. Yeah, the black KKK.
And we service in the Southeast.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Hey, y'all forgot Kiki. Kiki good with her hands too. You see her, she got a whole workbench at the house.
No, Saturday.
Kiki tried to what? Kiki scrape popcorn off the ceiling, bro. She be building stuff. Man, you better not mess with Kiki. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what though, ain't nobody want to be out there in this heat. That's when you can really jack up that 300 is like 500 now, because ain't nobody getting on the lot out there in this heat right now.
Nah. That's why we try to remodel in the house, man. I like remodeling jobs because if it's raining, you can't go outside. You know, if you're in the storm, you got a storm coming. You can't work out in the storm. But in the house, Boy, I be in there remodeling the bathroom all day. Yeah, let that rain hit. I'm still getting this money.
Oh yeah.
So I was telling you that storms teach us. The storms of life teach us in many different ways, right? I talked about gratitude, right? You also, storm can teach you real peace. Did I say that? The real peace,
yeah.
You know, not calming, but, you know, when you watch a movie at home or something, or you're in your safe space at home, that's calm. That's calm. Yeah. But the peace, the storms that teach you real peace is when you could be able to understand what you've been through. You understand the situation that was at hand, and now you at peace with it because you got through it. You get what I'm saying? Like you.
So that's
it was rough.
You understanding. Yeah, you understanding your triggers. You understanding what triggers you. You understand. That's back to the self-awareness.
Yeah. You got to know that it ain't gonna last always, and that you got through it. So now I'm at peace with myself. Even if that situation comes up again, I know that I can work my way through it. I could grow through it. I could glow through it. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to say this, man. A lot of times, bro, when we get to a better space, it's because we have reflected on what we already been through.
That's it.
It's like, man, I'm not gonna let that get me down because I've already been through X, Y, and Z. It's like a person going through a bad relationship. You're not finna go through another bad relationship because you're gonna be like, you know what? Hey, I see them same patterns that I had in that other relationship. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exit stage left, and until you get your shit together, I'll be over here.
That's right. You don't have to occupy that same space. You don't have to stay in that storm. Like we say, you got to move. You got to take initiative to do something different. If you do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So when you see it coming, you see it coming. But what are you going to do different to get through it quicker?
Let me give you some facts right quick. Say less than 5% of the people on this planet are born with genetic conditions. The other 95% are created by the lifestyle and behaviors that they accumulate over the years.
Wow. So
you got 95% of the people who just going through storms because their cousin went through it, because their mama went through it. You see, you got people, you know. Yeah. That's do like different or the storm will kick your butt. Yeah. Because if you got people who seen their mama get their ass whooped, what do you think they're gonna accept from that guy? Yeah. I'm gonna get my ass whooped too. My mama got her ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's love.
Like Charleston White.
That's love.
Charleston White said this. I like this what Charleston White said. I used to didn't agree with a lot of things he said, but now he's starting to speak a lot of sense. He said 90% of these women out here would not date the men that they're trying to raise their son to be.
Right. Wow.
You want your son to be all loving, caring, but when you get that type of man, you run him over. You dog him out. You drag him. You see what I'm saying? Yep. But yet still, you say you raising a man. No, that's why half these boys out here want to be girls.
Mm-hmm.
Because you up here trying to teach your son how to be what you think is the best man or the best version of a man when you won't even date that type of guy. All your niggas, all your dudes is around here hustlers and robbers, and you know, they used to be. And they got that same mindset of, man, I gotta get this by any means necessary. But yet still, you tell your son to go get a job. Don't work. Don't do that. Don't do this. But every dude you deal with is that criminal mindset dude. How do we, you know, differentiate the two? If you say you're raising a good man, if you say, you know, nah, for real though, Vanity, that's deep for real. A lot of them. A lot of them.
Sad but
Yeah,
true.
man.
That's
Sad
it.
but true. So when you see yourself, I'm gonna say this right here. When you see yourself going into some patterns, or you feel patterns around you that you don't like, don't ever sit back and be quiet. You got to pull that person to the side and say, hey man, I see some things in you that was in my past that I'm not appreciating, that I don't like, that I can't stand for, because I got standards. I got boundaries. And if you're going to continue that type of behavior, I'm not going to live in a storm when I know how to pull out my umbrella. I know where my raincoat is. I know how to go get my rain boots on. I'm not going to stay in no storm when I'm not supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be there because I've already been through this storm. Don't go through repetitive storms when you've already been through them. Just because you talking about love is this right here. Love does not hurt. I don't know who told y'all that. Love does not hurt. It's not no way you can say I love something and still hurt it. It don't go together. It's like saying soda pop or soda water. Is it soda or is it water? Which one is it? Yeah, you gotta make up your mind, man. Nowadays we don't want to say what it really is because we don't want to offend nobody.
Yeah, because they too sensitive.
But yeah, that's a major thing, because nothing in this life changes until you change yourself.
Yeah.
Y'all remember the placebo effect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did that
placebo effect.
Yeah.
That placebo effect, man.
Your life won't change until you change your life. That's posted on my Facebook page. I believe in that.
Yeah.
Initiative, like
but
I said.
That's why.
I was.
And you got a lot of people who accept the placebo effect as a cure. They instead of been taking that sugar pill for so long, they feel like it's curing them. And all it is a sugar pill, but they thinking it's a mental vitamin or something, whatever. You know, maybe it's a Aleve or something, and they thinking the Aleve is really helping them. When that Aleve ain't nothing but sugar. That's it. So when we start to bring more awareness to ourselves, man, as a unit, and make sure you're around the people who want to grow with you.
That part.
Not the people who are trying to find out everything that's wrong with you. I see. You see what you did wrong? Oh, love. Wait a minute. That's all you in this relationship for? To point out my faults? Because I said something about your issue that I didn't like? Now you got to try to dig up everything that you don't like about me? See, that's not a healthy relationship, y'all. That's another storm.
Mm-hmm.
That's tit for tat. It's like you find some women out here, you stay out late, all of a sudden the next week now she want to stay out late. Come on, man. That ain't even your thing. You ain't been out late. Yeah, you ain't been out late in 2 years. Yeah, that was before you met me. Now all of a sudden you want to stay out late. It's like, why? Why do what I do? You can't never be the man.
Come on now.
No matter how many strap-ons.
You say what?
I said, no matter how many strap-ons you buy, you can never be the man.
That part. So I'm just run down them right quick, man. You got storms teach us real gratitude. Storms teach us real joy. Storms teach us real peace. Storms teach us real treasure. Storms teach us real strength. Storms teach us real faithfulness. And storm can teach us about a real home.
Yeah.
Those are the storms of life.
And then, you know, I feel like this right here. When you wake up every day, man, you already blessed right there. Be grateful for that. Don't mess it up by finding faults in life. Stop looking for the Oh, well, nah, I can't do it because of this. Or this won't work because of this. Have a solution-based mindset and tell yourself today is going to be the best day. Even if a storm tries to come, you can have standards and boundaries and say, hey, you know what? Not today, bro. Let me take care of this right here, and then I'll get back to you later. You can always tell people no. You can always put people off until a better time or until you find a better way to approach that situation. Because if you go into a situation trying to respond on their level, they already have it plotted and planned in their head. That was the reason they came to you with drama. They knew how they were going to fight before they even came to you.
That's it.
When you in these toxic relationships or you in these toxic business opportunities, you have to understand, man, these people are already coming in with the plan and a plot to destroy. They're not coming in to fix in a solution-based mindset. They're not doing it.
You got to think of the alternative. And I think that everything has an alternative. I don't know what doesn't. I can't think of anything that doesn't have an alternative. So you got to think of the alternative, multiple ways to get through. I got a plan. Yeah, if the storm gonna come today, do I got another way where I'm gonna make some money today? Sure.
Right.
If you don't, you better get with it. Get with it. Yeah. Because if I ain't gonna make 300 this way, I'm gonna make 200 that way. Yeah. If I ain't gonna make 200 this way, I'm gonna make 100 right there. That's just what it gotta be. Yeah. And that's the solution-based mindset. Or having multiple streams, also multiple avenues, or alternative plan, and all that but you do.
That's only if they are exposed to alternative streams of income. Because a lot of people they would deny your idea before you even get it out your mouth.
Yeah. That part.
But if you expose them to a money side of it, or if it's like we used to say back in the day in the first network marketing business with Tava, always find out a person's why.
Yeah.
Find out why they want to achieve more. Find out why they want to be greater. So that way, y'all both not going through the storm together.
That's right. Together, everyone achieves more. I don't know why
Team.
I thought about that.
Oh, man.
Where Keith's at? In Texas? Where you at?
In Atlanta? No, in Atlanta.
That's what's up.
Y'all getting all that rain we had last week.
It's coming on up the side.
Man, let me tell y'all, man, about this cloud seeding, man. When they want it to rain everywhere, bro. When they want things to happen, bro, they can make it rain over and over again, man. They talked about this on EYL one night for its cloud seeding. Putting this stuff in the clouds to make it rain, man.
Yeah. Wow.
You heard of that, Coach?
I haven't.
Yeah, they
definitely gonna look it up.
Yeah, they can generate storms.
Okay.
Right.
It seems like, I mean, I don't deny it. I really believe that can happen. If they could clone a person, they could definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. Cloning Tyrone. Y'all watch that movie, man. Cloning Tyrone is the best movie that I've seen in a long time because it's truthful. They generating food that makes us act certain ways.
Wow.
They keeping us, and that's just like the news, man. The news keeps you in a storm. The news would have you scared to go outside, have you all in somebody else's business without even focusing on yourself, man. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of these pastors too. Now you got to watch these pastors nowadays too. That's why the church ain't as powerful as it used to be, because the pastor is catering to the women, talking about what he ain't doing right, instead of trying to empower the man to lead the family in the correct way That's like I don't like Geno Smith because all he does is talk about people. It's like, bro, that's not a man. A man is judged by his mind. That's how you can tell who a man is. But if you're gonna be a pastor, you want me to come to your church and all you do is talk about people? How can I follow you?
Right.
Why would I follow you?
Yeah.
That's woman tendencies, ain't it?
Ain't it? Come on. Come on, man. And you supposed to be a man of God? Come on, man. No, you can't be a man of God and you sitting up here trying to send people to hate somebody else or dislike somebody else. Come on, man. It's not cool.
God is love.
They don't feel it. But man, let me say this right here, man. Wake up. Oh, excuse me. Wake up every day and ask yourself how do you want to feel today? And then what is the greatest expression of your day? Come up with these type of questions, like, man, what is going to be my greatest, or reflect at the end of the day? What was my greatest expression for today? How did I make people feel today that I encountered with? And then you ask yourself, like if you've been through damage, if you've been just getting out the storm, when is it a good time for you to open your heart back up to love again?
Wow.
When you find out your boundaries, when you find out what you will accept and what you won't accept.
Wow.
Because I don't feel like you need to wait 2 years to fall in love with somebody. I just need you to understand you can fall right back in love again within the next year if you know your boundaries, if you know your standards.
Right.
And you know what you're going to accept in this world.
That's like being connected to your purpose and being intentional about it. That's what I want to leave with, be intentional and do things on purpose to better the better me, what we always talk about, the better me. And it starts in my mind, it starts within and in my mind, so I got to look within, and I got to exercise my mind by reading and meditating. Those things will help me get better. Better, not bitter.
Yeah. Better, not bitter. Come on.
What you got, category?
I'm going to say on the other side of the storm is the strength that comes from navigating through it. Because you're going to always learn something from the storm.
Man,
I'm glad
on
you said
the other side of the storm.
That strength is big, right? So everything that's against you is exercising or doing push-ups, right? Everything that's trying to demolish you, everything that's trying to defeat you is doing push-ups, right? As you're going through your storm, you must become strong. Exercise your mind. Meditate.
Exercise your mind.
Stronger.
Yeah.
When you get through it, and when you get on the other side, you'll be better than ever. Better than you were before you got in it.
And I want to say this too. Don't sabotage your peace because with chaos. Don't sabotage your peace with chaos because chaos is familiar to you. Wow. A lot of people want to stay in that storm because that's familiar.
Yeah.
Don't even realize how much peace they had 2 seconds ago. But then all of a sudden, oh, that's too quiet. Oh, it's too boring. Let me tear this thing up. I got to throw a plate or something. It's too quiet.
That's it. That's it, bro. That's good.
Yeah, man. Don't sabotage your peace for chaos because it's familiar. Don't do it.
So I got one thing to ask y'all before we sign out. So it said powering through the storm. I want to ask each one of y'all, where do you get your power from? What powers you through your storm?
Education.
What you got, category?
Learning the storm.
Okay. Learning about what kind of storm it was, how it came to you, everything about it, right?
Right. Right. The details of the storm.
There you go. Once you know the details, you can power through the storm. When you know the details of the storm. What you got, category?
It's like it paused, so I didn't even hear the question.
My question was, what powers you through your storm? How do you get your power to get through the storm?
How do I get my power? I mean, I always pay attention to detail. So how I get my power? I mean, I know my likes, I know my weaknesses. Once again, like I mentioned earlier, going through a storm always teaches me more.
Okay.
So. Yeah. And it should, man. I like that, man, because if you don't learn from the storm, man, you're gonna go right back through another one.
Yeah.
And so when you find peace, you don't even want to go back through a storm. Real peace.
Nah. I've avoided so many like repeat situations because of what I learned before, even in relationships.
Yeah.
Like you could be the best chick in the world, but bitch, you toxic. Like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it depends on the storm, like powering through the storm. And remember how you mentioned so many storms, like relationship, job. It depends on my storm. But one thing that's consistent that powers me through all my storms is my relationship with my higher power.
Yeah.
Having a strong relationship with him is what powers me through my storm.
Yeah, gotta have it. I love it, man.
That was good.
I like this one, man. This was some good information. You know, and that's what I love about this. It's a healing journey for all of us, man, to get past all the things that we've been through. And it helps just to have that vulnerable moment, that transparent moment on these Wednesdays to just discuss, you know, the lifestyle, that you want to see in the future, man. And I appreciate everybody who tunes in every week and help us keep growing together, man. Yeah. Just to identify with a lot of things that we say, that lets me know that we are all on the right path to get better, man, to become the best versions of ourselves, man. And I want to say thank y'all, man. Now y'all go over there and subscribe on that YouTube channel. But man, until next week, man, back at it again next week, Wednesday at 8:30. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.